Good morning, ladies. Hold on, let me clean us off really quick. Let's get us cleaned off. There we go. I feel like I look very cute today. Move my shoes out of the camera. My braids are coming loose, but y'all already know what it is. It is time to chit chat and stretch. I think I'm gonna actually turn these into, I'm gonna call them stretch and get it off your chest. So basically, whatever we're feeling in the mornings when we wake up, we're gonna get up, stretch, and talk about whatever it is that is worrying us or bothering us, and go ahead and get it off our chest so we do not carry it throughout the day. That is the sole purpose of us getting up, stretching, and going live and talking every single morning, because we do not need to carry any stress throughout the day. It will consume our day, it will consume us, consume how we feel, and we cannot be having that. We cannot be having that. So, with that being said, I am so happy to have the honors to be able to do this. I'm so happy to be privileged enough to do this and have the strength and the energy to get up and do this. I have my cup of water over there that I'm about to sip on. If you have not had your cup of water today, your H2O, your agua, please go and get it. Cheers. We're going to have our water this morning. There's a bird chasing a squirrel, and I think it's so cute. The squirrel must have been messing with its babies. So before we begin, I am going to braid this other side of my hair down. I love this look, actually. It's giving very much free spirit, very much not worried about the world and what's going on in the world. I actually got this jumpsuit right here from Shein. I ordered it last year. I'm sure I can find the link for it, though. I'm positive I can. So I'm getting a lot of stuff in order, y'all. I got so much to get in order. I learned a hard lesson this month, early this month, y'all. But it's okay. Hard lessons are good. I gotta do this number right here. These cows, what are they fighting over? Yeah. Hard lessons, but we're learning. We're learning. At least we're learning. That's the positive. That's the positive. Don't you come over here and drop no dang on poop. Do not. Yes, you. Do not. Yeah, I cannot see. Okay. So how is everyone's morning going? I hope everyone is having a pleasant morning. Um, I had a I had a good night until I ate dinner. I started feeling sick, so that was weird. Yeah, that was a little off. I'm gonna make breakfast this morning. After this, the cows are playing, y'all. I'm gonna make breakfast this morning. After this, cooking my own food with good spirit, good energy, no low vibrations in my food. So, because after I ate dinner last night, girl, I was feeling real sick, and it wasn't my own cooking. So, yeah, pray. You gotta pray over your food, baby. Pray over your food. But yeah, so I had a good night. I filmed a really good video that I am so excited to upload for you ladies, and I'm hoping that I have faith that it's going to bring us some new true bays to the tribe. Um, okay, that's why that's happening. But baby, we're gonna keep pushing through as usual. Okay, that's all we're gonna get with that one. That irritated me. So I'm gonna put these to the back, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and begin the stretch. We are 4 minutes in and 4 minutes off course. So one more sip of this good water. Y'all already know the drill. We lay flat on our backs. I'm gonna have to bring these up front. And then we're gonna have arms up in the air, laying flat on our back and stretching. Our legs will be flat and straight out, like so. Arms, legs. There was a spider up there, so I'm gonna have to move my feet. And just remember to hold it, but once it starts to hurt, that's when you release. I just love being outside and hearing the birds and seeing the sunlight. I hear a school bus right now. Make sure you also relax, because you really will feel the pull in your back, in your arms then. If you're stiff, you're not going to feel that pull. All right, now we're going to stretch our legs. Y'all already know, grab that knee, pull it to the chest, and then you're going to release it once you're ready to your armpit. So it's over to my armpit now. I'm just stretching that hamstring out. Mm. That hurts. I never do it too long. I always stop when I know it's hurting. I have so much tension in my thighs, which is when I went and got a spa this last month. That's what the masseuse said. He said I had so much tension in here. Um, which I really don't know why. But he said that I have a lot of tension there. Um, and that's why he said that I need to come once a month. All right, so now we are going to stretch those arms. You already know you can grab your elbow or your wrist, whichever you're comfortable with. Just make sure that back is straight, head is high, because you're not really doing it right if neither one of those things are right. And remember, breathe through this process. Remember, do not sit in your pain. Do not sit there and hold it if it's hurting, okay? I can already feel exactly where I need to stretch. And stretching, obviously you can have a routine for stretching, but when you feel a certain like pull, or you know you need to stretch in a certain part of your body, definitely do that. You can do your own thing. You can follow along with me, but you already know towards the end of our routine, I do encourage you to do any additional stretching that you may need. So now we're going to do our twists. We're going to do our twists, and we're going to stretch those back muscles. All right, other side. All right, and now's your chance to just do your regular, any other stretching that you might need to do. I'm just gonna do some additional stretching. Ooh, ooh. My legs give me the worst trouble. It's always my legs. They give me the worst trouble. Ooh. I feel a pull, yeah, in those hamstrings. All right. So no one has tuned in yet. A lot of you, I had like 40 viewers yesterday tune in, and I was so happy about that. I'm so thankful, so grateful for the amount of viewers that I had on yesterday. I don't have anybody in here yet today, which the lives are always saved on my channel, so that is absolutely okay. You already know that I'm gonna go and keep going either way it goes. So every morning, y'all, we have a live chat about whatever comes to my mind. This morning on my mind, I don't have a lot on my mind this morning, which is really a good thing. It's a blessing. So I guess I can find a positive to talk about. I guess I want to say life is really, really good right now in terms of, yeah, life is really good right now. Just because, there we go, that's a good way to start. Just because we do have problems that are present in our life at this time doesn't mean life isn't good. So I'm able to really recognize that right now. Life is good. Once you get some things off of your chest, you start to handle things and you start to take care of things that need to be taken care of that you have been procrastinating on or you have not been able to take care of. You just start to feel better. And for me, I've just gotten a lot of stuff off my chest. I've been letting go of things that are out of my control. I've been handling business. I've stepped out of my comfort zone and filmed an amazing video last night that I cannot wait to edit and upload. I want to have that video up probably on Sunday. I'll probably schedule it for Sunday, because that's when most of you are on the channel. So guard your privacy and okay. Um, yeah, so I am just gonna say I do have some things that I feel like I need to figure out. But the good thing about it is it's not time to figure those things out because nothing has really taken place yet for me to figure it out. I am going to stop trying to jump the gun and just start making plans when I don't have all of the details yet. That's the air coming on. Of course, every morning it does it to us. Um, Whenever you don't have all of the details to something, it's hard to make plans. But up until now, I've been the person that will do that. Like, I'm trying to make all these plans, but I don't have full details of everything, because I am a perfectionist and a nervous wreck when I know something important has to be done because I'm thinking of all these different things that I probably should not be thinking of or thinking about. So I'll worry myself with that while I'm getting things in order. So with that being said, I do have some things that I need to figure out, but I'm not gonna worry myself about those things. Like, I really worry about my daughter going to school, but I feel like it's gonna be a good thing for her. She has swim lessons today, so I am gonna talk to the billing department at the swim school and let them know that her last day will be this month, so she can begin self-defense classes immediately and learn her taekwondo and all of those different things, because my baby needs to be able to defend herself from bullies and kids that aren't getting love at home, kids that don't love themselves, they are not confident, they're jealous kids that have jealous hearts. Because guess what? I dealt with it. Those kids weren't getting love at home. They were jealous-hearted kids. They probably were getting bullied, so they were only reciprocating what they were getting in, and what they weren't getting in, they were putting out hate. They weren't getting love in, so they were putting out hate. So they were getting abused at home, so they become bullies. I don't want my daughter to deal with that, and I think I would sleep better at night knowing that she's learning. Hi, Nico. Yes, like, you really, you know, it's so crazy that the faculty members at schools and the principal and the teachers, they, when your child fights back or defends themselves, they're a problem. Or if someone is bullied, no one is really paying attention to that. They're not taking it serious. But then you got kids out here as young as 11, 10, might even be younger than that, and it breaks my heart to know that, like, they're committing suicide because they don't want to go to school and they're afraid to talk to somebody about what's happening to them at school. And so that's why for me it's so important. Like, I want my baby to know how to swim, but shoot, summer's about to end and she's gotten a lot of lessons and she can learn outside of that. Like, we have friends and families that have pools at home, so in their neighborhood, so she can get other practice. But right now it's time to leave swim lessons after these next 2 lessons, and it's time to start taekwondo. It's time to start self-defense classes. And I think this school also teaches you about bullying and confidence, how to handle a bully and all of that. I'd rather put my money into that when I know that she's going back to public school, especially after coming out of homeschool. And my daughter, she's super sweet, she's super kind. She knows because we have valuable conversations. I do not hide the truth from my child. I will keep her eyes and ears safe from a lot of stuff that is in the world. And but I'm not raising a naive little girl, and I'm not going to raise a naive little boy. Like I told my True Babes before in a previous live, that my mom raised me to be very naive. She made me to think that the world wasn't bad because they always protected me from stuff. Like, one day this little girl came up to me and she smacked me in the laundromat, and I didn't do anything. I think I ran to my brother, and I should have went. They should have made me go back and smack her little ass, but he handled it. So stuff like that, like, I'm gonna have to teach my daughter totally different than what I was taught. Hey, you care, and that's what matters. Same here. My twin daughters are 8-year-olds. Oh, really? Oh my God. How are you managing with 2 twin girls? That has to be tough. My daughter is 8 years old, and I have a 6-month-old son. And did I say your name correctly? Is it Nico? I love that name, by the way. That's so beautiful. Yeah, it's scary because, a lot of these kids are different now. They're on TikTok, and, they're very fast nowadays. They like listening to Ice Spice, and no, like, I don't agree with a lot of the stuff that is happening with these young girls. Like, 10-year-olds are now 15-year-olds. 15-year-olds are now 18-year-olds. 18-year-olds are now 30-year-olds. It's sad. It's so sad. Like, it's a scarcity type of thing. Like, there is a drought on children acting their age. There's a drought. And I just have to protect my baby, her innocence, and I have to teach her and get her lessons on how to manage her kindness and how to not allow anybody to take her kindness for weakness. You even have to watch these teachers. Teachers are weird. Teachers are weird, but when it comes down to an adult, I am not going to play with anybody about my children, especially our little girls and even our little boys too. And it's not just a little black boy thing. And no, it's not about that. All little boys, you have to protect them because these PE teachers be weird, okay? And they be liking little boys, and all little boys can be bullied. Not just little black boys. All little boys can be bullied, and all little girls can be bullied and mistreated. One day at a time. My daughters can't do what those others are doing, music, clothes, and all that. Yes, and I have to do school shopping for my daughter. And one thing I was doing on my old channel was showing the stuff that I buy her, but my old channel was not what it is. Okay, wasn't really good. But this channel, I do when I do like the motherhood part of my life, I want to share my thoughts on how little girls dress and how women are dressing their children, as far as just giving examples and outfit ideas to other moms for their little girls that are actually appropriate, and just share where I shop for her clothes. And I'm just, the crop tops and no, it's just too much. You have to have these conversations. It's just way too much. And you have to talk to them, because if you don't, they're not going to understand. They're going to go to school and they're going to get bullied. And they're going to be confused. They're not going to recognize that they're being bullied if you don't share with them this type of information. I tell my daughter all the time, kids might think you're not cool because you can't play TikTok. Be on TikTok. I had to take Roblox away from her. I was buying her Roblox cards and letting her play, but I didn't realize there was a chat thing. And so any app for me that has chatting, and I don't judge any parent, But if chatting is allowed, I don't let her play it, because these chat rooms and these video games, anybody can lie about their age. These grown men and grown adults are getting on these apps chatting with these young kids. I can promise you that it's happening. It's happening. It was on the news about the guy that was chatting with this little girl and told her that they were gonna meet up. He was acting like he was her age and stuff, and told her to have like a tent set up in the backyard and all of that from Roblox. I believe it was from Roblox. It was from something. But anything with the chat, absolutely not. Yeah, I'm always gonna let my daughter know, like, I don't judge the LGBTQ plus community. I may have some subscribers and supporters that are a part of the LGBTQ plus community. Some of my true babes might be a part of that, and it's not judging at all. It's just the fact that they're putting it out there so hard nowadays in this world. My daughter asked me a question, like she heard it on a cartoon show. She said, Mommy, what does gay mean? And do what you want to do with your life. um I'm I just, I don't have an opinion. Like, I'm gonna keep my opinion to myself, because yeah, I'm just keep my opinion to myself. I just feel like, why is it in cartoons? Why is it on TV shows? Why is it on the Target shelves? And I get it. It's like, okay, we need to make that community feel like they're a part of the world and they're human. They shouldn't have to hide who they are. However, this is a sexual act, right? I feel like it has a lot to do with sexuality. That's what it is. It's sexuality, period. Gender, all of that stuff. It should not be on Target shelves. It should be somewhere where you have to be 18 years old or older to see it. You have to be 18 years old and up to watch it. You should not be able to do that. The Trojan commercials used to just be a man and a woman or a teenager trying to prevent pregnancy. Now is two men having a campfire in the woods. It's ridiculous. Like, kids should not be taught that, because if we're being honest, it's not okay. It's not. At the end of the day, it's not okay. Okay, but I have my own theory on that, and like I said, I don't want to talk about that too much. It's scary because of all the access. I always think there's another adult on the other side of the internet. Yep. I don't know how parents are so trusting. They're not trusting. Parents are just doing whatever they can to get the kids away from them. That's what they're doing. They're being lazy parents. That's what I think it is. Yes, Disney and Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon is now, they now have something where they're talking about, just be you, be yourself. These are kids. These are kids. They act like they don't know that these humans were being taken in alleys and killed and jumped for what they like, and now you're going to encourage young kids to be this way, for them to go to school, and this is another reason for them to get bullied. I only do PBS Kids now. Oh wow. Yeah, growing up, that's all I watched. My daughter, she likes PBS Kids, but she's more so like, she likes her iPad. She plays Tokaboka. She has like this little mukbang game where she can feed the people like they're eating a mukbang. She likes dress up games, like stuff like that, but that's it. Like, she doesn't really watch TV, and if she does, she watches stuff like Miraculous Ladybug and Bluey and Meet the Greens, or Home, or Boss Baby. She watches stuff like that. She's not into all that other stuff. It's just too much. It's like, oh yeah, just be you, just be yourself, be you, be yourself. You too young. Okay, under my roof, I want you to be happy, but when it comes down to sexuality, we're not going to talk about that. We're not talking about that. And I don't agree with, oh, well, you got to give your kids a safe space if they don't have anybody to talk. We can talk about it, but let's figure out how you got here, because obviously you don't understand something. But off of that, today is an amazing day. It's like I said, even though we have problems that may be present in our lives, let's just all agree that we woke up this morning, we're breathing, our ligaments work. I can move my fingers, I can move my toes, I can feel my feet, I can see, I can hear, I can think, I can love, I can just feel. That's a blessing in itself. And I think sometimes we get caught up in our problems and what isn't going right, that we forget about the simple things, and the simple things such as breathing and having vision and hearing and taste and a sense of touch and being able to walk and stand. There's so many people who are paralyzed, who can't see, can't hear, who are born with disabilities, and their minds just aren't like ours. So that's a reason to feel blessed. You know, just because you have the car you love and the house you want, the career you want, the amount of money you want, that doesn't make you blessed. That makes you successful at your goals. What makes you blessed is having breath in your body and the ability to go after your goals. And if you have all of your motor ability, you can go after your goals. There's no excuse. And I know there may be roadblocks, because I have a lot of roadblocks, but yeah. We live in California, about to get out of the house now. Have a great day. Oh my God, I wish I was with you guys. Have so much fun. Be safe, enjoy yourself, and I cannot wait to visit California. Thank you for being a subscriber. I can't wait to hear more about you and your daughters. I cannot wait to go to California. I have a lot of true bays that are in Cali. I cannot wait to visit. Lucky me. But yeah, like let's all just be happy with what we have today, and let's just make a plan to go get whatever it is that we want, because we can do that. The world is that big. The world is that big. So I'm gonna end this live here. It's all about consistency at the end of the day. It's all about me just making sure I'm consistent and coming on here, being an example for my girls, for my true bays, making sure y'all are getting up and y'all are exercising and stretching and getting whatever you have to get off your chest, problems from last night, yesterday, whatever. And I'm gonna keep doing that for y'all. I'm gonna stay consistent. But I'm gonna get my day started, because I have a few errands that I need to run. I think I do at least. I know I need to film a video, and I need to edit. But I think I'm gonna edit before I film that video. So my daughter has swim lessons today, so I'm not gonna do too much or pile too much up on myself today. But I do want to send y'all love, light, and appreciation, and remind y'all that I'm so grateful to have you here. If you're watching this live after the fact, thank you. I appreciate it. Make sure you tune in this Sunday for new content. I cannot wait to share all of that with y'all. And I will see y'all tomorrow morning here, same time. Same time. Bring your yoga mat. Bring your agua. Peace, people.